Do you have a lead generation strategy to help you hit your goals in 2022? What is your lead generation model? Is it hope marketing, hoping that a buyer or seller will call you when they're looking to buy or sell a home? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 4 key proven strategies, lead generation strategies, to help you get more sales in 2022. Everyone, Willie Miranda with the Ultimate Real Estate Success Blueprint. And this is a topic that I just love. I mean, I talked to so many agents that had such a great year in 2021. And when I ask them, what were your top 2 or 3 lead generation pillars that you used to get such great success in 2021? And a lot of them don't know, right? I got a lot of referrals and, a lot of, past customers, etc. And that may be true, but they don't really know where it came from. They don't have any type of system or model in place to actually produce leads, right? It's kind of that hope marketing approach that I mentioned earlier, where they just hope that they have a better year this year in 2022 and that more people are gonna call them to buy or sell a home. And that just shouldn't be the way. And that's not a good way to hit your goals or to take your business to the next level. So we're talking to a lot of agents all over the country. I know that there are 4 key lead generation systems that I see agents have in place that help them grow their business and have so over the years because they're very consistent on generating leads through these 4 pillars here. And the first pillar I'm going to talk about, and it's the obvious one, and it's the best one, it's our database, right? It's that center of influence, that fear of influence, whatever you want to call it. It's that key database and those lists of relationships that we have that will continue to give us repeat and referral business as long as we give them great service, and they'll brag about us to their friends and family, right? But what are you doing to, it's one thing to say, oh, I have a database, but what are you doing with that database? Do you actually have a plan or a system in place to actually feed or stay top of mind with that database, right? So an example would be, sending out 2 emails a month, say, right? That's one of the things that we suggest here, sending out 2 emails a month, preferably a video email of some type, just answering stuff on what's going on in the marketplace, answering buyer questions, seller questions, maybe interviewing a vendor, maybe an attorney or an inspector, or some common questions that come up. Have someone else talk about it, or actually have an expert that you interview on camera and send that out to your database, right? But you're giving that database something of value each and every month. Sending them one piece of mail every month, whether that be a newsletter or a postcard, a just sold, a quarterly market update, whatever that may be, but making sure that you're not only emailing that contact and the person in your database, but also that you're sending them something in the mail, something physical. The other thing is having that annual home value call, right? Actually calling them on their anniversary when they purchased their home, or somewhere around there. It could be their anniversary month. And just having a conversation with them once a year, maybe twice a year, maybe on their birthday as well, you give them a call personally. But again, these are your key relationships, right? And the agent should have, I always say, between 150 to 200 names that they have in their database. And that's a nice, healthy base to build on. And if you have something that's consistent like that and you have a system in place, you're going to get a lot of leads and you're going to get a lot of sales from that one pillar of your database. All right, so let's go to number 2. Number 2. Internet leads, whether you like them or not. You got Zillow.com, you got Realtor.com, and there's probably 10 other websites that are out there that you can buy leads from, or they'll give you leads and you'll have to give them back some type of referral fee, right? 25, 35%, whatever that may be. Those are important because so many people are online, right? 98% of buyers are online looking for homes. And these buyers have homes to sell too. So not only do you pick up the buyer, but you also get their listing. But I see a lot of agents talk about, those leads suck, right? Those internet leads are just not great. You can't compare them to your database, right? Those are gonna be your best leads, right? Those relationships, they're gonna send you someone, a third-party endorsement. It's pretty much a lock, right? 8 out of 10 you're gonna close. But internet leads, you have to understand and set the expectations up front that that's probably 1 out of 20 might be a good lead, right? So that out of 100 leads, that's only gonna be maybe 5 good sales that you can get from those internet leads. And you would be a rock star at 5 out of 100. So know the expectations up front. But here's what I do know. I do know that the agents that subscribe to some of those sources that I'm talking about, Zillow, the Realtor.com, etc., and they do it for a long period of time and have a great follow-up system on it, they will have a very positive return on investment, right? Sometimes 3, 4, 5, 10 times the return on what they paid for those leads and what they get in return. And they build their database and they get repeat and referral business from it. So internet leads is number 2 pillar, and you have to be in the game. Don't avoid that. And don't say, well, I'm not going to give them money and I don't, want to subscribe to that. That's great. If you don't want to do it, another agent will, and they'll get all the business. So number 2, internet leads. Make sure you're subscribed to something like that, and also have a good follow-up system in place for that. All right, number 3, social media. There's 4 platforms that you need to be on. Facebook, number 1, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Like, those are the 4 platforms that you really need to have in order to grow your business. And you have to be at least putting something out there on a weekly basis minimum. Again, I prefer video. Putting a lot of the stuff that you're sending out to your database, you can put on to the actual social media and give great tips on buying and selling a home. You could do market updates. Again, you can do your interviews on there. All of that stuff could be on social media as well. So sending out an email to your database is great, but also throwing it up on social media. Why? Because you want to get out there and you want to be the expert. You want to be the authority. You want to be that celebrity that's getting that information and content out there, so that when people think of real estate, they think of you. So the 3rd pillar, social media. And then the 4th one is something offline, right? And I talk to agents all the time about developing some type of a geographic farm area that they can actually go by. I mean, let's face it, we work hard, we get in our cars, we're driving an hour in any direction to go out on a listing appointment or to show buyers homes. And then you drive home and you see a for sale sign up in your neighborhood, right, by another company. And you say, geez, why didn't they call me? Well, a lot of times because they don't know who you are, right? You're that secret agent. So actually developing some type of farm campaign, maybe 500 homes, 1,000 to start, and then you just build from there. But build something that's consistent each and every month, right? So a campaign where you're doing 12 mailings a year to that geographic farm area. You will pick up leads from there. You will pick up referrals from there. You'll pick up other buyers when you do the listings. And it's a great way and a great source of leads coming into your system. So that's the 4 lead generation strategies that I really hope that you guys are able to implement. Have that system in place, because once you have a solid foundation of lead generation, the rest of the business comes easy. So I hope you like that information. Scroll down below, leave a comment, and let's go get them this week.